this now. All right, so I guess setting up the process for this as much as possible. Um, this room, so let's do it. So I'll scale this. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll get my knife tool, this right here, control. Wait, let me do this. Yeah, this will be a bit better. Um, to click there, click here, here. We'll do here. Here, here. Uh, you know what? Let me do a better way. I'm gonna do this a better way. Let me see if you've changed it enough. Attribute editor. Ah, okay, we still have this. Cool. So since we still have these options, I can go here and then just split it up evenly like this. What is this? Let's do 36. Is there one right on the edge? Okay. Uh, vertex. Oh no. Actually, let me not do that yet. I'll go here, and then I'll do. So you have a row in the middle. Yeah, it should be good. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here, go to my vertexes, take these right here, shift, take these, and this is just to get everything even. I'm gonna select and I'll move these like that. Then I'll take these on top, shift, take these right here, and I'll move these to make them look like, they're the same scale as those. All right. Now I'll go, looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go like this. Let's take these right here. I'm gonna scale them. So I'm just gonna take a couple rows, scale them, make them thin. I could do the math and like count them out and try to figure that out, but we'll just make this quick and easy. Yeah, let's leave it. So now I'll isolate this. Select it, isolate it by clicking this right here. Now I got it alone. I'm gonna go to faces, destroy these right here, and then I'm gonna go to select these faces. These faces, basically everything that's not like thin, that made thin. Delete that. Right click, Control E. Uh, wait, W. Now we have this. Perfect. We're gonna go get an edge. Boom. Oh, what would happen? Oh, look, I'll delete all these edges too. I don't need to, but I'll show you why. If I shift click all of these right here, and these right here, and these, and these, shift right click, where is it? It's delete edge, right? The reason I did that is this. If I select all of these and I go shift right click and I go bevel edge and Then of always, you know, two or more, hold down control on the fraction. What happens is it all gets beveled, but because these are here, these get beveled too. So they don't necessarily need to be beveled. If you get what I'm saying, you see how this one right here has the same look, but it's lighter because I deleted all those edges before. So if you were to do that, wait, let's delete those. It would just be, you know, a little bit cleaner. Like if anyone wanted to see a wireframe of this, let's say, because a big part of modeling is being it's like, optimizing your scenes and making sure that everything is going quickly and smoothly. So, and you know, without excess, um, you know, like, because all this is extra. So if anyone was to look at this, they'd be like, why do you have all these extra edges? So you just do a shift right click. And just so you know, you see where I'm selecting them on all the places where the bevel doesn't matter, where, you know, their presence doesn't matter. So shift right click, we'll do a delete edge. Boom, we deleted it. We'll go to edge now. Right, oh, shift right click, we'll do a bevel. Um, always two or more, two. Control. All right, cool. And, you know, let's say you don't like the spacing of these. Of course, you can just go to the vertexes and move it however you want. And then let's say you want to add another one, quick and easy, Control D, duplicate it, bring it over here, all right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select, oh no, I'm putting faces, and I'll just, I can just select everything I don't want, pretty much, to be honest with you. And then I can just take these and I can delete, like, I could even do this. I can just go to faces, select this, delete that. So now I have this one just by itself. And let's say I want to put another shelf here. I can just put it here. Maybe I'll skip. Well, it should fit in there perfectly. Yeah, see? So you get what I did? I just deleted all of that just to keep this one thing. So now, oh, let me center the pivot. I can have this and W, and I can move this wherever I want, and then Control D if I want like another shelf. And then E, oh, wait. This, did you have, you had a shelf in the middle. And since you have a shelf in the middle, easy, right? I'll just take this. Let me do this. So you see what I'm doing? E to rotate, J increments, we're sideways. It's beautiful. We're gonna go like this, go to vertex, take this, and we can move this over here. And then, yeah, I can just take these. Let's press 4 so we see what we're doing. And, you know, now we have our shelf. We can control, press 5 to bring it back. And, you know, put it here. And if you don't like those edge parts right here, we can just, let's isolate these. I can just delete that. So select these, deselect, delete. Select these, deselect, delete. And then let's bring it all back home. Yeah. So I have this, go to vertexes. So those are quick and easy, fast shelves. Um, we could just take it. I guess you could combine or group or whatever you want to do. Let's, yeah, it's just group, right? So Control G. And this is called camel case, just so you know. when you start off something with lowercase, because I don't know. I find a lot of things are started off with lowercase letters and then the second letter, capitalize. But yeah, camel case. All right, so click on this, like a camel hump, I guess. Now we're here. Cool, right? So that's done. Let me delete this. Your bed. So you have this right here. It looks like it's a couple of cushions. So we'll do this real nice and easy. We'll select all of these, shift right click, bevel edge, fraction, holding on control. We'll go here, we'll go to segments, soften it up. This we can get another one. Let's get 3 just because. Yeah, now we have this. Let's bring this down a little bit. Control D. Let's bring it up a little bit. Go here to vertexes, select these, and put this here. And then we have this. Looks like you actually have a little tiny one. So let's do this. Control D, and we'll take this one. We're not going to care about that bevel. Right? Because when you scale things down like that, it squishes the bevel. But when you take things and you use your vertex and you move it by your vertex, you keep the bevel, if that's making sense. Because right now, if I was to squish this, let's look at that corner. That corner is going to become flat. See? So you know, bring this. Let me center this. I feel like it got out of whack. Do this a slight scale on this, just a slight, and I'll scale it down just a little bit more. All right. So we have this cool. All right, we have this other piece right here, and let's just bevel this whole thing. Bevel edge, fraction. Go to 2 more. All right, we're there. That's looking good. Hmm. I got some books. Let's make that real fast. All I gotta do is make one, then we just duplicate it. We'll go like this. We'll stretch this out. We'll go to this knife right here, click on this, and we'll click on this, and we'll click on this one more time. Cool. No, all right, we'll scale this in like, no, scale it sideways. That's what we'll do. Good edge. Shift right click, bevel edge. F to focus. Maybe I'll do this. And then just that. All right. And then we can just place these where they need to go. F to zoom in, scale. We go here. Here's a good place. All right, go to vertex. Put it here. Put one here. And then I have this, Control D. And then I'll make a thin one, but I'll take the vertexes and do like this. All right. So now I have my books. Whoa, what happened? Oh, object mode. So now they're in object mode. So the object mode, you can always right click object mode, or you can like click on something else and then click back on this. All right, since I have these now, it's here, it's looking good. Control D, Remember, you just have to have precision in one area only. And then we can start to like, you know, copy and duplicate. So we have these, Control D, you know, do this or Control D. And then you can start to get fancy sort of and do something like this, like in your reference sort of have this, Control D, Control D. Yeah, Control D. You know. You rotate. Yeah, so anyway, this is how we would, you know, kind of do this. And yeah, so you see, it's starting to look cool. And then you could arrange those how you like and put them in different colors or actually UV too. So let's say I did this to the first one. Well, UV the first one. So let's just do that very fast. If I go to UV editing and see this right here, this is the main face I want. Yeah, we're not going to see any of these other faces so much. So I can take this and check this out. I'm looking at it through the Z axis. So I can select that and I can go to UV planner because it's a plane, and then go to Z and then project. And we see this, and then I can go to this texture right here, click on this, and I'm looking at this, and let me scale it in, right? So since I have this now scaled in, look at that, right? Those squares are nice and cool, right? Nice and square. Well, not yet. They look a little funny to me. Yeah, those look more square. All right. So that's this front face. Well, let me do this. I'll select everything else. And then we'll just do a UV. Well, I guess automatic would have done it all anyway. Yeah, it probably would have. Oh, so I have this right here. What's this? This is the side, shift, this is the side. So since those faces are connected, I don't know if y'all could see that. These are all connected right here. But what these are the side faces, right? So let me press forward just so you see. Like I said, this is just nitpicking a little bit. If you take these and you go right click, right, no, what is it? Shift right click. Yeah, create UV shell. We'll put these up here. I'll put this right here. We'll take all these pieces right here. Scale down. Put these over here. So we could put like a magazine cover face on this one or whatever if we sent it to Photoshop. But if we sent this to Photoshop, which would just be doing this, let me do this. Press 5. Remember, you got to get in that object mode. So object mode. What's happening? I don't know why that was doing that. Yeah. So you put like whatever cover or whatever here. Just to do it, let's just put something fake on here. Right click, Object mode, assign the material, Arnold. Depending on how far away it is, you know, won't really care. Yeah, standard surface, color. We'll have we have. I'm sorry, we got to go to this. Click on this. Go to File. We'll click on this. Let me go to desktop. Let's say this right. And then we do 4, 5, 6. Well, anyway, yeah. So that would be a book. And then you do that to whatever else, or you can go to Photoshop and make them however you like. All right. Next, let me click on do these ends. So for this, let me make this bottom part bigger. I'll go get some vertexes and select this right here, move these down. I'll look at it through this view. Matter of fact, let me see if you have a camera. You don't have a camera. So I'll look at it like this. So what I'm trying to do is get this perspective sort of like yours. So I'll have it right here. And to get my camera, I'll go to View, Create Camera from View. So this is my render camera, and I'm gonna select. Oh no, wait. I'll since I'm in my render camera, select this, which is the camera, and select the lock. Right. So now it's locked up. Right. Can't move it or anything. Now I just go over here and I go to my perspective. So it's a camera on a tripod that's locked. Everything's gray, so it can't move. I'll do this. So take this right here, take faces. So I just selected all those faces right there. And I'm gonna grow the selection, shift greater than to get these right here. So I have this. There's this right here I want to. So I basically want all that, all these pieces. To be honest with you, I want all of this because all of these look like they're the same material. So let's just select these. Select this. Well, let me do this. I'll do it this way. This should be easier. Select all of this. Shift, select all of this. Shift, deselect, deselect. But then I should be able to select all of this. All right, I think I got everything I wanted. I just need to have this top piece. So holding down shift, I'm selecting that one, holding down shift, double click, and it gives me the pieces in beside. So hold down shift, click one. Click one, hold down shift, and then double click the other one, and everything in between it gets. So since I like this right here, I'm gonna do shift, right click, and I'm gonna do extract faces. All right. So this is the center, and these are the ends. So steel, I don't know, base. Let's name it that. All right. And I'll just do a right click, assign new material, Arnold, turn the surface. Click on here. Just make it a little darker, I guess. It's a little. I need to make it that much darker. Just to show a little bit of difference. That's all I want. So this is cool. Right here, you have your floor. Um, yeah. So let me separate these. So I'll select this right here and over. I'm going to deselect the floor. Deselect, deselect. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Shift right click. And I'm going to go to extract faces. So now that I have this, that's one piece. And now this is another piece. Your floor looks like it's the same thing, but not the same thing here. So I'll go in, take these faces right here, deselect this, shift right click, extract faces. So you know how to make this stuff. Is just that that was yeah, everything shouldn't be connected like this. Let me just go to Edge. Actually, I'm curious. If I select this and put it by itself, what would it look like? See, this means you got two faces on top of each other. This, let me grab. No. I mean, it won't matter because we can't see. So that won't matter so much. What I'm trying to do is get rid of some of these edge loops because I'm a bevel. So let me go get these edges right here. Just hold down shift because these don't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Unless it was connected to some shelf or something. Like these might matter because they're connected to that. So I'll do a shift right click, delete edge. Yeah, I think. Oh, let me see what happens. Shift right click. Edge. Right, nothing bad. What I don't know is what's going on with this. Luckily, none of these matter. Yeah, shift right click, delete. So we're good.